Alright, alright. That's us. Fire this up. This deck seems fine to me. Not exactly what we drew up. Which is good. League. Entrance in 3 days, whatever. Join. Not a whole lot to talk about, but we're going to be trying out what's up. Trying out Boom Bust today. Yeah, just trying to figure out how good it actually is. It's like it's been on my mind for a while, but nobody's really written about it or like tested it, so I figured I was just gonna give it a spin myself. And I guess we're gonna just get going. I'll have more to say like once we actually get underway. Well, I'll take the play. I would not like this one though. We're probably shipping 3 or like 2 cantrips is a lot. Yeah, no, I'm trying my best. I kind of like having double cantrips, so we're just gonna keep the 2, 1 fetch and then one non-fetch land. Okay. We get to go first, so we'll just we'll lead on Delver, keep the fetch in our hand for Boom Bust or. Oh yeah, no, this is 100% a keep. If we weren't on the play, I'd be more hesitant, but on the play, Remand's usually very good. It looks like we're against Burn, so Remand's definitely a lot less appealing. I'm also glad we didn't lead on Fetch Shock here too, specifically for this reason. Okay, this gives us extra intel. Spire Bluff Canal. Did not reveal that. It's good though. We'll draw it. Remand's really good against Eidolon here. And if they don't play anything, we just get the double cantrip, which is nice. Okay, I don't really want to play this. Alright. Lava Spike. Alright. Lava Spike. We probably don't remand this. I think we just take our beating. Could have made the argument to try to look for a bolt. Or burst lightning in response to the first one, but it seems suspect because then they just cast another spell if they have an instant. So we'll take 3 here. It sucks we go down to 10, we're at a virtual 9. Yeah, it does. Okay, well, let's just take a look at what they have going on. It'll help inform our opt. Rift Bolt, Eidolon. Well, they did have the Eidolon. I guess they're just emptying their hands first and they didn't want to walk it into a counter. Okay, it's fine. What do we have? Scour. Okay, we'll opt here and then we'll scour with the Delver info. No. Why are my ops mismatching? Okay, what do we have here? Snapcaster. So they do have a land, so they could just hard cast Rift Bolt to give this guy prowess, which is annoying. But just Snapcaster, throw it in front of this guy. Opt isn't that bad. If they spend the turn casting Eidolon or something. That banks in them not top decking anything, which seems a little suspect. We're not revealing it. And the question is, do we scour and look for something better? I think Snap is better than the average card that we draw. Like, we could theoretically draw Bolt. But then we can't, like, Bolt hold up Remand, so I think I'm fine just keeping the Snapcaster. Yeah, it's not exciting, that's for sure. Yeah. If they play Eidolon, I think I'm remanding it, not playing Snapcaster. Can be exciting against Burn. Having a Bolt in our starting hand. And not taking like 15 damage to this guy. Interesting. Okay, so we know every card in their hand. They can't trigger Prowess in this guy again. So I'm actually inclined to let's Thought Scour us, because we're going to just remand this Eidolon if they cast it. Sure, we gotta let this happen. We're probably gonna go to 5 here, and then we're gonna have to try to fight through these Rift Bolts. Also go double Rift Bolt. Yeah, they go double Rift Bolt, then I don't know what we do. We probably just run the Snapcaster out. I don't think Snap to save 2 life is good enough here. Yeah, they're going Eidolon. Perfect. Well, that's what we played around them doing. Yeah, it's burn when they only draw 3 lands, and one of them's a canopy land. It's kind of nasty. We're at 5, and they have 6 points of burn in their hand. Still not removal, but Mana Leak is a good start. Lightning Bolt off the top. We need to hear, otherwise we can't win. It plays. It plays. I'm gonna play this. We're not gonna crack it because it puts us in Boris charm range. Do we just pass here? I don't think we can. I think we have to rely on them whiffing again so we can Snapcaster. And we might just be cracking this too. I don't know. We'll see, we'll see. The issue is the best case scenario for us is kind of washed away. Which is unfortunate. Because their draw wasn't bad. It's just like Remand doesn't line up well against their deck. Yeah, we'll hit him for 3. Good news is we are running Lavamancer. Nope. I'll just pass. Okay, so they have 1 unknown. Hardcast Drift Bolt. Okay, now we're in the phase of the game where we're going to just be Snap Spell Piercing. As the only thing they could have is land, suspend the other Rift Bolt, right? So let's do that. Spell Pierce is really solid against these ones, and he just buys us some time. Like, we can still win this one. Like, don't get me wrong. Again, I don't want to go to 4. And I'd rather get rid of these, because they're very, very imminently killing us. So they did hit a land, so I guess they're going to fetch, mountain, suspend the other Rift Bolt. Sure, I'm just going to keep it here. Actually, I guess I don't have to. I will. Okay, swing for 2. Okay, so we are forced to block here, essentially. We don't... thanks. Disaster. Bad memories. Okay, what do we have? Opt. So they have 4 mana. They have Rift Bolt coming down next turn. Can we afford to cast this Opt here? Or do we have to keep up everything? I think we have to opt to kill the Swift Spear. Okay, we are officially in the danger zone, if anybody is curious. I think we're going to hit him for 3. I think this is the only play here. Okay, so we know the only card in their hand is Eidolon. And they've got a Rift Ball coming off suspend in their upkeep. So I'm thinking we probably fetch to 4, and then we Spell Pierce that. Let's just Bolt Swift Spear now. Okay, we'll send it back to them. Okay, they're going to cast Rift Bolt, target us. So the question is, do we... I think we have to Spell Pierce this, right? So let's do that. I guess they just paid 2, right? What we could do is we could Spell Pierce it and then Spell Pierce it again. Or we could fetch Mana Leak, and then that puts us to 1. And then if they draw a land, then that's lethal, and if they don't draw a land, that's lethal. I mean, I think we're just out of this game. We're not in Sanctuary, but we're not close to turning it on. Okay, so they paid 2. Sure. So I think we have to fetch here. And we Spell Pierce again. Okay, so they could put us to 1, or they can drop their Eidolon. Okay, so they're gonna put us to 1. They're at 8. We've got a Mana Leak in our hand, so if they don't hit a land this turn... Okay, well they hit a land. Okay, so they've just got Eidolon. Five, 6, 7, 8. Well, for all intents and purposes, they were dead next turn if they didn't hit a land. But if they didn't hit a land, then they hit a spell, which probably kills us. Like, Goblin Guy doesn't kill us there because they're tapped out. So let's see. They take... Well, yeah, we probably cast and adapt it. But we're dead if we cast and adapt it, right? I guess Eidolon doesn't just kill us, right? Yeah, we're actually not completely dead, are we? Yeah, I was thinking Eidolon locks us out of the game, which is the truth, but... Okay. Okay, we hit him for 3. We are not dead yet. The thing is if they cast the Eidolon, we're forced to counter it. Because we can't, like, counter something else. Okay, they go to 4, which is interesting. Fine. They're dead next turn, pretty much no matter what they do. Unless they kill us. So we just have to see what they get. Boros, Charm Me. It's good. Oh, let's see if they click it wrong. We're just gonna play it out. We'll shoot our shot. Sure. You got us. Okay, that's alright, that's alright. On the game too. We have plenty of removal. We have a dispel. We don't want to remans. Single costs too much mana. I don't think the mana denial plan is super great here either. Would I like to see instead of the mana denial plan? Maybe 2 Crackling Drakes? As additional ways to close off the game? I don't think it's great against burn, but it lets us turn around the game. The question is, like, what's better against burn here? Did we just, like, make a mistake in deck configuration? I think we did. I think it's, like, a little bit clunky, but I found Drake to be nice in burn. Because we, like, countered their first couple of plays, we get an X4 down, and then we kill them in 2 hits. Believe in the Drake. Believe in the Drake, it's very good. Okay, well, we get to go first again. Unfortunately, we don't get to go first for game 3, so we'll have to re-adapt. 1 lander, no cantrips, but we have Dispel, Bolt, and Pilfer. I feel like this is a keep, which is interesting. It's like almost a keep. Because you can get away with this. It's a 6. I mean, it's definitely a 6 card hand already. But, like, is this 6 better than another 6? I don't know. I don't want to get shafted out of not having a bolt again, but we can not keep it. Yeah, I'm not feeling that frisky. Let's not lose match 1. Okay, well, this is a lot better. Keep this. We'll ship second removal spell. This is a fucking stellar hand, I don't know. We definitely lucked out. We also have 8 1-mana removal spells post board, plus another Dispel, and we're running 3 Pierce's main deck, so we're definitely built to beat burn. Which is good, because I've heard MTGO has a lot of it. Okay, we'll see what they lead on. Hopefully it's Burn Creature. If it's not Burn Creature, we're also in a good spot. Sure, Goblin Guide. If he can find us a land here, that would be good. We have 2 combats for him to find us something. We're also not taking damage off of a Marina base. Yeah, we just want it to be as... No, I don't want to reveal it. I already knew it was on top. Thank you. We should have revealed it just to be BM. Let's hit him for 1. We're looking to protect our Delver from a Searing Blaze here. We're also looking for it to flip, but that's why we didn't play the Terramander. Okay, Searing Blaze. Perfect, we saw right through that. If this is Eidolon, perfect. So Searing Blaze, dispel that. Searing Blaze is bad, but I mean, we're ready for it. If you play around the card, it's not that bad. Okay, we're letting Goblin Guide attack, so we might get a land out of it. Unfortunate. Okay, killed this, which also means our Delver doesn't kill next turn, and we don't hit a land. That's rough. We're at 19 in this configuration. They have 4 cards in hand. We have 3. We had 2 looks at a land from Goblin Guide, and we started with 2. So we should be on 3 right now. That's fine. I thought we were going to get ahead on cards, which would be cool. Lands. Is this another Searing Blaze? Sure. Spike me, whatever. I'm at 15. Eidolon. Don't think we raise this right now. Play the Drake next turn, probably. Hopefully this flips or we hit a land, otherwise this game is going to be rough. Perfect. Yeah, we are playing Drake Tribal. All the fun cards. Okay, so let's just drop this guy. We're at 3 spells and we need to hit... what? 6 before this becomes 2 mana? I mean, we're only mostly off. Sure. If they hit another land, we're in a good spot. 1 our way, sure. This screams Boros Charm to me. It could just be Bolt. Sure. Well, we're going to have to counter that. If they have the Blaze, they have the Blaze. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Perfect. Okay, so we're still 1 short of adapting this guy, which is unfortunate, but we had red for Drake. So if we hit a spell next turn, then we can adapt 2 turns after, and if we hit a land, we can slam our Drake. He's a 4/4. Okay, I don't think we're exceptionally afraid of dying here. It's still certainly possible. Like, not this turn, obviously, but just like in the next couple of turns. So we might start leaving this guy back to block. Okay. Draw a card. No draw a card. Interesting. Interesting. Well, they know we have Drake in hand, right? Yeah, we revealed Drake to Goblin Guide on turn 2. Or they revealed it. I did not reveal it to my Delver, no. Okay, and I believe this guy costs 2 to adapt right now. So you have 3, 4, 5, 6. Just to make sure. Pay 1, yeah, that's what I figured. And then we'll pass the turn. Okay, so they're going to draw. It's fine. So they're 2 cards, we're at 8 life. So we cannot die this turn. We can adapt next turn, and we have lethal in play, which is good. So if these 2 cards are Searing Blaze land, we're kind of sad. Okay, that's rough. So we could be dead next turn. If they have Bolt, then they prevent themselves from taking lethal. But they cannot deal 4 to us, which is stonks. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. Okay, so we still have 6. Can't get the 7th in there. It's kind of rough. We're at 4 though, and they're on a 2-turn clock. Like, we're in a good spot. All we do is just, we don't fetch to play this Crackling Strike. It's pretty simple. Or we just draw another Terramander. Okay, as long as they don't have Boros Drum, we're fine. They've already gone through 1, so it's not super likely. Get 1. And then Canopy Land into Boros Drum is also lethal. We're just going to a cast adapt this guy now. So there we go. Sweet. Okay, changes going forward. Drake's good if we draw it later. It's rough if we just, like you saw there, it's definitely not the cleanest thing in the world. Huh. I think 2 is still fine. Out in the draw. I know at least one of them come out. But like, what do we bring in? Like, is anything better than Crackling Drake here? Sinkhole? One boom. Well, Boom Bust is a 3rd turn play. I think Sinkhole's great. I think this should have been the configuration. I think this still is supposed to be the configuration. I think having the big Haymaker or Stabilizer is good. Yeah, no, Sinkhole definitely should have been in the last game. I think this is the config we want. We might get punished for bringing in the Crackling Drake, but we might also get rewarded as well. I think this is fine. Resize. Sounds good. Lava Man, Bolt, Sinkhole, Keep. This one's definitely tense with the Terramander, the Sinkhole, and the Lava Boy. But it works. Okay, if they lead Swift Spear, we bolt it on our turn. Otherwise, we kill it on their turn. They start with Bolt. Okay, well, if they don't have creatures, our hand gets worse. Okay, I think we run out Lavamancer here. Alternatively, since they don't have a whole lot of creatures, actually we probably just run them out, right? Yeah, like they could still have Eidolon. The issue with running out Lavamancer is this enables Searing Blaze, which is rough, but I think I'd rather have him get Searing Blades or Blooded than my Terramander, which is the thinking here. So we get a 14. Unfortunate. Okay, but now we can pass. We can fetch for a tap Steam Vents, Thought Scour ourselves. We might be able to get this Terramander rolling. Okay, that's kind of what I figured. We were walking into him. We're not racing this, so we're going to be countering it. Yeah, God bless Mana Leak. Sure, what do they have? Suspend Rift Bolt? We didn't see any rift balls last game, right? Not that that changes the statistics. Oh, look at that. It's a rift ball. Surprise, surprise. Land. Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce is good. We have a lot of 1-drops. Let's Thought Scour now. Try to hit a land. By hit a land, I didn't mean mill it, but okay. Huh. I think we win this game if we... I think opting is probably the best play. Find a land. That puts us at 1, 2, 3, 4 spells in our graveyard too. Yeah, we have to get a little aggressive here. And the Spell Pierce isn't stellar anyways. We already have a threat. Oh, this is rough. Let's find a land. Okay, there we go. We'll see if they have anything. They have 3 cards and a Rift Bolt. Okay, we go to 10. It's rough. 4 cards in our graveyard. Let's pull this out to the side. Collapse it a little bit. Perfect. Actually, I played in paper with my graveyard on my right, so we're gonna put it there. Yep. 2 cards. Well, we're not dead this turn. Eidolon's rough. Boros Charm. Sure. Well, that's why we wanted to hold up Spell Pierce. Conclave. It's better than nothing. I mean, I think our only line is just play the Terramender, cast Spell Pierce, and hope for the best. They'll have 2 cards in hand. We're most likely just dead here. What do you got? Helix me. How about we don't do that? Do they have the Bolt? What do they have? Rift Bolt's really bad here too. Like, that beats us pretty hard. 5. So we can adapt for 3 mana. I don't think we want to. We have Snap Pierce. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 3 mana to adapt. Well, we can assume this is a dud, right? Because if it was a bolt, they would have killed us. So we can hope they just draw a dud next turn as well, right? They could top a lot, right? I think Snap Pierce is still live, right? Unless this is a land. I'm just trying to think of what this is. Was this a Searing Blaze? You'd snap opt. I think we adapt if they don't do anything. Maybe we snap opt, but they have instants that kill us too here, right? That's the concern. We want to shorten the clock as much as possible. I think the best way to win this game is to adapt and hope they have nothing next turn. It might be a Skull Crack. It's possible. Let's see. Let's just hit them for 1, and then hope they tap out at sorcery speed next turn. It could also be a creature, and they don't want to run it into removal. Unlikely, but it's possible. Might be Searing Blood. I was thinking about that. If it's Searing Blood, we can always adapt him in response. So they had a land. Skewer us. Well, okay, this is why we kept Snap Pierce, right? Exactly for this. Yeah, no, that was kind of what I was thinking too. I was thinking it was, yeah. Okay, well, we targeted the right spell. That's a good start. Burn opponent's just sad that we're trying to think through. I don't want to lose for no reason. Punting is not the name of the game. Delver, that's not what we wanted. Okay, the issue is now we can't adapt our Terramander. Okay, well now creatures are dead to our opponent. Like dead draws, right? Okay, we're just gonna drop our two guys, and we're going to hope that's good enough. And if it's not, then whatever. Okay, they're at 14. If Delver flips next turn, we might actually have close to lethal. Eidolon. We can kill this with a sinkhole, right? Stonks. This is actually pretty good for us. So we have 3, 4, 5 spells in our graveyard now, right? Flip. Flip for me. No. 3. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Okay, well I think we have to kill the Eidolon. We have 3 cards that are easy to delve away. We don't have double red to cast this bolt anyways. So the question is whether or not we want to cast Delver and make our Terramanders harder to flip or not. I think we just Sinkhole Delve away 1 spell and then play Delver as insurance against haste creatures. I'm not casting an op this game. Okay, let's do this. 4. Then we'll cast Delver. Yeah, I know, surprising. I mean, maybe we're just getting lucky. I mean, I know we're getting lucky, but I mean, we're just playing to our outs at this point, right? They're probably not taking a 5th land next turn. But we're not dead to haste creature anyways, which is stonks. And we're not dead to Eidolon. We're not dead to land. We are dead to every other card in their deck. So the odds aren't atrocious. Also, the fact that they're thinking either means that they hate us, or better yet, that means we actually won. So I guess they're just... Yeah, they have to have a bad draw here, right? There's no way... Right, they would just cast it. I think if they had one, I guess the concern would be that we have some sort of free counter magic, but if we had Solar Force, we'd need a second card in our hand. Oh, that feels good. I think we navigated this match pretty well. But like again, it just kind of comes down to a lot of luck too. Like we kept a hand with a lot of removal in it, and then they didn't have creatures. But the fact that they didn't have creatures made it harder for them to kill us. Which is just generally how this matchup goes. Yeah, I mean, for the record, we have been taking a while on the clock ourselves. I think that might actually be what they're doing, which kind of sucks. Alright, well, what would you guys like to do in this, what are they messaging us? Disaster? I don't know. God bless. Alright, guys. Alright. Let's fire up another one. We haven't tested Boom Bust at all yet, which is unfortunate. Oh, they were definitely a bit salty. Okay, well, we are running Boom Bust today, so we're going to have some fun, regardless of what happens. Did we win the die roll? No, we did not. We lost. The die roll. We did not lose the game. This hand's great, though. Again, we're missing a bull. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. This hand's good against a lot of things, though. We'll keep it. Yeah, few indeed. Holy tamale. Yeah, who had their butt clenched for like the entirety of that game? Island. I think we're against. I mean, this could be anything. Every deck runs fucking these 3 cards in Modern right now. Okay. Missing a fetch line, but okay. I mean, we're looking for a 3rd line anyway, so it works. It works. I mean, I don't think we're scared of Ren and 6 here. It's possible they have one, but I think we just run this guy out. You go up on it. We'll have Mana Leak for when they have Coatl or something. Yeah, no, I'm glad we drew it. I hate it when you go through a league with 4 cards in your main deck, and you just don't really see it. Path. Alright. Works for me. If they're stuck on one lane, we're literally just casting this Boom Bust, because we got ahead on cards. Tempting. We're against Niv, too. Right? Does Niv run Path? I actually have to think about that one. Ban control. Yeah, okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, because I'm like, I was like, oh, it's Niv because we have like this assortment of lands, and then I'm like, wait, no, there's a path to exile. That's not right. Okay. Well, if we had a fetch, we could Boom Bust this turn, and that would be really good. Alas, that is not an option. But we get to pass. We get to cast Ops. I hate how they're mismatched. I fixed that for all my other decks, but I own 6 Ops for some reason. Yeah, I don't want to get killed by the fairy. End of turn. Opt. Bottom. Opt. Bottom. Opt. I swear to God, if it's the 4th copy of Moonbust, okay, perfect. Okay, well let's... Okay, quick question. Control is the hold priority button, right? Then they let us search. They play Coatl. Mana Leak. Okay. Oh. This is fine that we get the Mana Leak out of their hand, because that means they can't fight over our triple Snapcaster Mage. We get to pass here. They might try to slam to Fairy. What do you mean they got fetch anyways? What does fetch land have to do with anything? We targeted Temple Garden. I mean, like, they fixed their mana colors, but they still go down a land. sure. We just get to start snap opting for value. Here go, opponent. They missed their land, which is really good for us, because they're the control deck. In these matchups, it's actually really nice to be able to just, like, hit your lands and profit. I don't know Archmage's Charm. It's a good card. It's a good card. Field Ruin. Okay. Well, they don't have a second charm, which is good for us. I will not reveal that. How many cards do we have in here? 3, 4, 5. Dude, that triple opt is just acceleration right there. Fine with attacking into Coatl here. I mean, at least it isn't flipped, right? Do we snap leak this? Oh, disaster. I mean, I think we do. I think we just let it die. We have value. We have Terramander. This is fine. It's not exciting, but it's fine. Said I was fine attacking before. We're still fine attacking with it. Just doesn't make me happy that they have it. Oh, sure. We targeted the Temple Garden last time, though. Okay, what do they have? Also, getting the Delver off the table makes us have to not panic about every Archmage's Charm they have. Which is like a hidden upside. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of tension between these two cards. They have Astrolabe, so they have a lot of blue, and we didn't see the Field of Ruin yet. Okay, we get to opt here. Yeah, like, Astrolabe is going to fix their mana regardless, so I'd rather just kill their unique lands. Although I guess taking them off of Island keeps them away from Sanctuary as well, so I can see that argument. Just gonna cast this opt. Oh, whoops. Let trigger resolve, then we cast the opt. Opponent, what are you doing? What is this? What? They're gonna draw 2? I mean, okay. Sure. Like, I guess, and then we get to resolve something on our turn? If we draw a young Pyromancer, they're gonna regret ever breathing. 3, 4, 5. Leak is still fine, I'll keep it. They trade, it's fine. Play a QD. Alright, I'll catch you around, man. It was a pleasure. Yeah, no. Okay, well, there's the Sanctuary. For Path, whatever. And then they have 6 lands, which is awkward. Like, I kind of knew that was going to happen eventually. Sure, first arrow is fine. Second arrow, when he comes back from the bin, that's when you have to worry. 3 mana cantrip is not something I'm scared of. Yeah, but but like now if they fetch shock and then try to escape Uro, we counter him and we're in such a good spot. Because like they can't escape him next turn too. We could have snap leaked as well. Kind of want to get this mana leak out of my hand though at the same time. And I'm not interested in snapping for no value. I don't know. That one's hard. I'm not sure about that one. Draw. Hit him for 1. We're gonna play this Lava Man. It helps gives us insurance against the Coattles. We get to pass. We still have the option of snap leaking. And we'll probably just snap opting. Okay, so they put Path on top of their deck, remember? So now they have Path and 3 unknowns. So this looks like a Teferi. This does not look like a Teferi. This is a Supreme Verdict. This is fine. See, and we're glad we kept the Snapcaster in our hand. Okay, so they've gone through 1 Coatl. Let's opt. I do not want more lands. It's interesting. I'm actually fine bolting them here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. Or 5 spells. What is this? Path? Sure. Then we'll just pass, we'll adapt this at the end of their turn. We got rid of their path, which I was kind of shocked that they used it. I mean, sure. We have no more basics in our deck. I could just show you guys. We already shuffled, yeah. Failed to find. Whatever. We have one more opt to snap opt with. Are they just gonna escape Uro? Very interesting. I'm not sure if I like that one. They probably have... I think we go for it, because we Snapcaster here, if they want to... Ooh, interesting. Let's mana leak it. What do they have? I think they have Coatl in hand. Land, interesting. Oh, if they don't have anything for the next couple of turns, then we kind of just win. Unfortunately, they have an Uro in their graveyard, so we know that's not the case. Sanctuary, put back, path. Interesting. Mana leak doesn't quite do it. Sure. Escape the Uro, and I think that's game. We'll play it out a couple of turns. Because Terramander can still win this one for us. But we want to save our clock for the other games too. And, like, it doesn't take too many turns until this thing kills us anyways. Huh. Well, that's certainly something. 6, they go to 14. Disgusting. Redrawn. Opponent, what do you have? Yeah, no, this is game. There's a possibility we can win this, so we're just going to see if we hit anything. Like, Pyromancer was a great start, but they just have more garbage. We have 2 cages. We have an Ashiok for additional hate. We got 2 Drakes to just, like, turbo close this. Even through an arrow. Sure. Okay, so again we want Drake. We'll take Ashiok to keep their graveyard down. Flame Slash and Abrade don't come in. Cage comes in. Dispute's good. Stroke is good. They run to Fairy. I'm not sure if it's great though. Dispel's fine against Path. Boom Bust is good for keeping their lands under control. They don't have an arrow. Remand is fine. Spell Pierce is fine. Burst Lightning is bad. Bolt is medium. Yeah, no, Dispel's probably coming in. I'm just trying to think. Single's good against Teferi, I guess. Card's hard to beat. Six cuts, what will they be? Okay, well, let's just think. LD is kind of meh. I think it's kind of meh here too. It's like, it's almost really good though. I think the issue is they see too many cards and they run too many lands for it to be actually good. So we can cut this package here. Yeah, I guess it got countered last game anyways. Lava Man's good against their deck, so we're going to keep him. I'm just trying to think of, like, what are our options here. So what does our instant sorcery count look like right now? Five, 6, 8, 14. Yeah, we are in 24, which is fine. We just need to make 2 more cuts. Oh, please, please unfuck yourself, please. I don't know. That's hard. I don't know what the last 2 cuts are. I think it's honestly probably just 2 bolts. They just don't do enough in this matchup. Maybe bolt sinkhole. Let's do that. Yeah, I think bolt, it's like in the matchups where having it in our hand is actively bad. We'd rather just want like mono counters, right? And like Lavamancer already pulls like a good bolt impression. Like I'd rather have him than a bolt in our opening hand every single day of the week, right? Yeah, again, we're trying new things, so like the sideboard configurations vary dramatically from build to build. But I really like the way this one filtered out, right? We've got Cage, because we can beat everything in their deck. We're playing the better deck, it's just we can't beat Uro, right? We're going to play Rainforest, and we're going to swing for 1 here. There's no real reason to keep him back. Like, if they play a Coatl main phase, they play a Coatl main phase. I don't really care. Okay. They play a tap Sanctuary, which is a good sign for us. It means they might be light on lands. I don't think I want 4th land here. We're going to fetch Vents. Draw. Okay, they don't have Coatl mana. You have Dispute, Pierce. We're gonna hit him for 1 again. We're gonna probably just snap opt here, but I wanna put the fear of God in their eyes. Okay, they are short on land, so our read was correct. We're walking into a mana leak here. Are we interested in trading Pierce for a 2-1? Probably. Yeah, let's clock him. We could end up regretting this. But what was that? It's ours, yeah. We have 3 lands. We had opt mana up, but they cast mana leak. So we traded 1 for 1 and then got a snap, which for no value. It's just fine. It's not exciting. Okay, there we go. This is awkward if they draw land, and then verdict us. Which it might happen. But if it doesn't happen, then we're in a pretty good spot. Probably have Teferi here. We have Dispute. Okay, that's not Teferi. We can also hardcast Dispute, worth noting. We're keeping this for Delver manipulation. No, I think we're forced to keep this on top. We're not playing it, because, again, the only way we lose is to verdict. We're gonna swing with these two. Keep Lavamancer, in case they have Coatl. This looks like a Coatl to me. We're gonna get rid of the Spell Pierce, because we already have one in our hand. Path. Okay, this means they do not have a verdict, which is good. We get an island, which is also good for us. They could still have Coatl, but we have Dispute for it. Go to our turn. Upkeep. Trigger. Opt. Yes. Okay, this is good. We also have Bolt, too. Maybe we Bolt the Coatl and then Dispute the other thing. Not sure. And then, like, Dispute it to Teferi or something. Might be the play. Let's see. If they have the Coatl, we'll think about it. Okay, they have the Coatl. We could also 3, 4, 5, 6. We could play the Delver even if it doesn't flip. We push lethal next turn with the Bolt, so we could just Dispute this. Play Delver and then pray they don't have land verdict. Yeah, we're already behind on cards. Like, I don't think we... Oops. I don't think we're really getting out of this anyways. Like, if they have the verdict, they have the verdict, right? So this doesn't change the clock a whole lot, but if they have a Teferi, then it helps us push lethal. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe playing this Delver was a mistake. I'd actually have to think about that one. Okay, well, I don't know what they have. Okay, let's opt. I don't want to bolt yet. We can wait on the bolt. Sure. Yeah, I do not want to bolt it. No, not bolting is 100% the correct play here. Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, we're screwed anyway, so we might as well play it around, to, like, insulate ourselves against removal. Okay, so we're going to force them to tap down, they're going to path our flip Delver, right? And then we just bolt them in response to this. Or actually, we can't. We're out of red. That's fine. We just wait till our turn. They might have the force for it. We'll use path stability. Yeah, because we have both of our steam guns out right now. Okay, another land. Okay, upkeep. What is this? No reveal. Fetch. Draw for turn. Ashiok first. I don't think we show them the Ashiok. I think we just see if they have force here. Okay, they don't. Like, Electrolyze is interesting here too. Something we could use, but we don't have to. I mean, I like it. It works. I like it, I like it. Perfect. Except for the fact that it's awful. It's like, it's almost there. It's like sort of a cantrip. Yeah. This one's a mole. It's close. I think it's a mole though. It's kind of ass, but yeah. I did not want to. Actually, I did want to put that island on the bottom. It's fine. Yeah, it's Electrolyze isn't bad here, but we already have bolts and Lava Man. Electrolyze was definitely the sideboard slot that I am the least sure about. I'm pretty sure it should be something else, but I'm not sure what it should be. Tricky boy! Okay, here we go. Mr. Land Drop. Okay. I almost want to play this Pyromancer right now. For them to path it, but they might have leak. Issue is we don't have third land to guarantee it next turn, but if we do, then we're in a good spot, so I think we have to pass here. What are the chances of what? Them having leap? They're not bad, they're not good either. Yeah, no, the game doesn't like us. They keep giving us double drake or something. I don't know why. MTG randomizer, just not a fan of it. They're passing back again. We're gonna get another stipends. No. Just have to find lands. They might counter this if they're frisky. It's not really a reason to. It's a trap to counter the spell here. Yeah, perfect. Not good. We need lands. Perfect. Your go, opponent. Okay, we're not going to do that because then it's going to give us the warding thing. And bluff a bolt. You'll love to see it. Ah! Oh, okay. I was waiting for them to search for a basic. It's trying to figure out what was happening. I'm like, oh no! My land's gone forever. Is this cryptic? Ah, get that guy. garbage out of you. Is this... I don't know what that is. Well, we're slamming the Pyroman, so I don't really care what they have. I don't think it changes what we do. I think we spell pierce this. Yeah. Huh? They got it. I don't think that's that great for them. I mean, if they get to play Teferi this turn, that's really good. Yeah, but like, force on the Cryptic that was supposed to draw you cards. Of course they had the Teferi this turn. Yeah, whatever. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. If we have a land, then we get this guy, which is okay. It's not great, it's okay. It doesn't have haste. It does not have haste. They could have a counter spell too. Oh, it's not a red source. Unfortunately, our Steam Vents is on Mars. Here you go. We just lose here. I don't think we beat Teferi. These decks are really annoying to play against. I think we're 1-1 so far, which is unfortunate. 1-1 after this. I don't see a world where we win. If they cast anything that costs more than 1 mana, I'm remanding it. Sure. That's a start. If we hit another land, then we can actually... Actually, no, we could just Drake hold up Dispel next turn, which feels good. Coatl on their main phase. Let's remand it. Doesn't feel great, but we need to just keep them in check. Churn through our cards a little bit. Because remanding doesn't do a whole lot. We just need to cycle it. Okay, they untap, that's fine. Land. Sure, we only have one more fetchable in our deck. Okay, we Drake. Okay, we fetch. Maybe we get to force them to into counter spells or something. Drake can pull us back into this game if we kill Teferi. Cryptic, we already knew about that, sure. No. We don't have another Steam Vents in our deck, they Field of Ruined us. Yeah. And we just lose. Yeah, it sucks. Sure. Sure. Okay, well we can't beat the Coatls, right? Like Coatls plus Teferi, obviously. Okay, let's jump into another one. We have the tools to beat their deck, but I mean, if we don't draw the tools, or they Field of Ruin us off of all of our red, it's a bit harder, right? Okay, we lost the die roll, but we have a good hand. This is 100% a keep. We're missing a counter spell if they're playing something like Tron, but we could just run out Pyromancer turn 2 at the same time. Keep. Keep, keep. yes, you can have an upkeep step. I will permit as much. Arbor Elf. Oh, Amulet. They're an Amulet again, right? Now that Once Upon a Time's gone? Regardless, this thing's getting clapped. Ooh, that's rough. We have to get rid of this. We need to first landing that. It's just awkward because we drew 2 of our vegetables. Cast, kill, go. We have Young Pyromancer for next turn. Stirrings, sure. Please do not find Cavern. Da-da-da, da-da-da. Amulet, sure. That's a good hit. That's a good hit. Fountain, Amulet, go. Yes. We hit a land. Well, let's get our clock in play. It might do it. So you get to boom and then peak next turn. It's possible Boom Bust is good just for like the Armageddon half, right? We get a threat in play and then we just Armageddon them. Like even in the Bant Snow matchup, like is that something that we're interested in? It's possible. We get to kill this Simic Growth Chamber. Oh, they don't even know what's coming for them. Ooh. Yeah, killing this chamber is huge here. Unless they have Azusa. If they have Azusa, we're kind of screwed. Actually, I think if they have Azusa, we might just be dead. I don't think they have Azusa. They would have bounced this if they had it. Or they have Azusa and another bounce land. I would try it. Dryad's pretty good too. Sure. That's their land. All their lands for this turn. Okay, go to our turn. Okay, well we have to sequence like this. Kill, kill. Fetch. We only have 1 fetchable left in our deck? That's kind of rough. We just passively drew so many of them. It's possible we want another island in here. It's a bit of a mistake. We should have waited until at least their draw stop. Probably their end stop before we peaked. But I also just kind of want to auto pass. Yeah, we have less information. That's a punt. That's a punt. Minor punt. Primetime Crumbling Vestige. Sure. Another Boom Bust. Fine. Are we gonna just be throwing lands away to this fucking LD with our Snapcaster? Live, learn, and auto pass. So here's the question, do we wait until we get 6 lines? And then just blow up everything? And then we blow up the world. I don't think that's the play. It might be the play. We're kind of close. We're only 3 lands off. They're plenty far off in their prime time, right? They're gonna play Vestige this turn? They're not. Works for me. 2, 3. This doesn't fetch anything. Disaster. That's fair. I mean, like, it's not like they're working with a whole lot anyways. I mean, that's a little degenerate. I feel like Boom is supposed to be the solution to, like, some sort of LD effect for our deck. Okay, I think we're going to cast Delver. We're going to blow up this Radiant Fountain. And we're just going to pass the turn. And we have Snap Boom for next turn, too. Seems fine to me. Play Vestige Sherm. I'm curious why they didn't want to play that last turn. This is really annoying. It's going to be so hard to profitably attack. This guy needs to flip. Oh, Mana Leak when they have no lands. Beautiful. Oh, we'll just start whittling away. I don't see the reason in attacking yet. I don't think we're in the market of Snap opting either. There isn't a really good way of killing this with our main deck, unless we try, Thingamatoo-Hicker. Lava Boy. Draw Lava Mancer, we can start killing these guys. Till then, we'll just kill them with this guy, and maybe a Terramander or two. We can cut off all the green mana, that's fair. And I was worried about killing this guy. Yeah, I'm not sure if we want to try to cut off all the green mana. I want them to show us a bounce land, and then we'll kill the bounce land. Because we still need to be very concerned, because bounce land means that it's 2, 4, 5, 6, right? Because they can play it twice. Then Amulet gives them the triggers. So they're one short, right? But if we do that, and then we Mana Leak the Titan, and then we Snap Boom the bounce land, then we're in a winning position. And I also want to save it in case they play Cavern and pass to us, you know? Like, I'm just being conservative, that's all. For 3. If this creature had reach, I would be shocked. I'd also be disgusted. Okay, well we might blow up all of the lands at some point. We can almost snap blow up all the lands. We're not actually close to that, but... Dude, we're playing against Amulet. It's turn... What turn is that? It's turn 7 against Amulet, and we can Spell Pierce all of their spells. We could Spell Pierce and Amulet of Vigor. That's crazy. That's so crazy. They've also bricked a lot. They definitely have some number of lands in their hand. Breeding Pool, sure. Okay. Play another land. They're just gonna try to go for Titan this turn. I think we Mana Leak this, and then we still have Snap Leak for later spells. Probably it's just such a nuisance. It's so good against us. Okay, so they just had the one spell, the one land. Interesting. Prime time. We should know another card in their hand, but I mean, yeah, you punt. It sucks. That's just how it is. We have Snap Bolts, so we can just attack with these elementals. Pretty much for free. Trying to think of like how hard we get punished if they have bounce land. I mean, it's pretty hard. Go for it. Yeah, we really just have to kill them at this point, right? This also stops them from playing 2 lands, which is good. Like, they know we have a bolt now. Because we changed their play pattern. So I don't think they block anyways. Like, they don't know it's a Snapcaster Mage. They think it's just a bolt, right? And then we get to attack with everything next turn. Just push lethal. Actually, we don't have a bolt. This is a Burst Lightning. That was a misplay. But we got into their head, so it wasn't actually a misplay. It was a bluff. It was a bluff, but I'm also bad because I can't read these cards because they're so small. Okay, Valakut off of the Ancient Stirrings. This makes everything a mountain. Still scary. We did bluff ourselves. That's the most convincing of bluffs. When you are so convinced that you have it yourself. Because, like, how are they supposed to tell? Because, like, for all intents and purposes, you're just telling the truth, right? Remand. Oh, yeah. They have 4 lands. They need 7, right? 5 other mountains. 6. So the 2 more lands. Remand's really good here, actually. Well, let's just hit him with these guys. I don't think we attack with the Young Pyromancer as well. I think that's a bit too extra. What? How did he not attack? Hello? Alright, alright. That one's on me. God bless MTG up. This doesn't change anything though. Attacking or not attacking with this guy. Perfect. Okay, well, Boom Bust worked, I suppose. Ashiok is fine. Flame Slash is great. Disputes medium. Stroke is good. Ooh. What's bad? Spell Pierce is kind of boof. Oh, Braid is fine here. I still like keeping Bolton here, because we're still trying to clock them really well. Like, this isn't an attrition matchup. That's the difference. Yeah, it's the bursts. The bursts go. The bolts stay. Sinkle's good too. Just works with the slashes. Lavamancer's a little weak here. Pierce leaves a lot to be desired for, but we'll keep one in. Try that. Yeah, because Pierce can still hit Stirrings and Amulets. So it still does something. Perfect. Dude, Boom Bust. Okay, so we'll try to have like a more objective look after the 5 matches about like how this card really performed. Like there, it felt good. I'm actually thinking we should have kept it in against Bant. Like in hindsight. Like, so what they counter at? Like having more spells that they need to counter is better for us, right? It's an all land stack, and we're still able to cut them off of lands. Like, that's something, right? Okay, well, we have an Ashiok, we have a Boom Bust, we have a Mana Leak, and we have a sort of mediocre threat. We'll keep it. Da-da-dun! I'm just thinking, you know, like, we're brainstorming right now, because neither of us have experience with this card, right? We're just like trying to use like the contextual understanding of the format to to form some sort of conclusion about it. Because, like, essentially this is a... you know Sarah Avenger, right? The white 3/3 flying vigilance, but it has that restriction where you can't cast it on your first, second, or third turn, right? Boom Bust feels a lot like that, where it's a sinkhole with a very generous mana cost that can't be cast on the second turn, you know? Or like it can be, but it's just more... Well, we have Boom Bust. We're missing fetches, though. Pass. We'll try to find some lands for this opt. We've got Mana Leak for their turn 3 Goober. Not Eidolon. Dryad. So opt, find a land, and then next turn we counter Dryad with Mana Leak. I mean, a land's a land, we keep it. This is actually worth it to just Boom Bust now, I think. Just because this is a 2 double land. It's a bounce land. If it wasn't a bounce land, then we'd be down. I mean, we're still down on cards, right? Because we 2-for-1'd ourselves, but... I mean, we're not down on lands, which is what matters, right? Because, like, it's card negative, but when the cards are only lands, like, how much does that really matter? Okay, pass. Then we'll just Ashiok next turn, and then, like, we'll keep boom busting them. Ooh. Ooh. Fetch next turn, fetch next turn, please, please, please. Yes, Snapper's, he's a good flex card. Like, a Snapper could make their way as like a 2-of instead of Electrolyze in the board. I'd be fine with that. These 2 slots could easily be Calcite Snapper. Okay, what do we have now? Nothing interesting. We could have also just played the Snapcaster here. That would have been alright. Okay, they discard a Zeus at a hand size. Perfect. Oh no, Calcite Snapper's adorable, and he works. He actually works. May not be the best card in the world, but he definitely works. Okay, what is this? Let's throw this. We're just gonna try to be as mana efficient as possible. I don't think this Ashiok does anything, like here, specifically, so we're gonna pass, and then we're going to snap opt here. Yeah. They've got a Windswept Teeth. Interesting. Yeah, I guess maybe Ashiok was the play there. We can play our next turn still. We're gonna opt. Yeah, dude, fuck Phoenix and Bloodman. If they're running, I mean, that's the issue about being like so analytical about your game, is when somebody plays Shivan Reef and you just don't expect them to also be playing Bloodman, right? Like, that really does catch you off guard. Okay, so we're gonna hit him for 2. Okay, we're gonna see if this Ashiok hits without them fetching. No, that's not worth it, right? It might. now they can't fetch anymore, and they don't have a breeding pool in play, so they don't have access to blue, which might be relevant. Alternatively, this turn we could have played Delver, held up Mana Leak, which would have been pretty good. It's probably, they have a couple of Azusa-like effects and Dryads in their hand. They probably have a third land as well. Could have been a minor punt. But it depends, because if their third land is a fetch, then it's good we have this. Also, if they have a Cavern in hand, then holding up Mana Leak doesn't do a whole lot for us. Dryad, sure. Bounce land, bounce Cavern, sure. Let's kill this, play Delver, pass. We could opt to try to find a fourth land, but I really need this threat now, and I might not hit a land. And we can win without hitting the fourth land too. Like, if I was in a worse position, I might get greedy to get back into the game, but I'm in a position where I need to just push my advantage. If I even arguably have one, because these things don't do anything against their Cavern. 2 turns before they have Titan, but Titan's just a 6/6, so maybe it's still beatable. The other concern is they get to start Valakut, and then just like, that's an issue. Breeding Pool. Okay, so they have Breeding Pool, Cavern in hand. Or, sorry, they have Cavern in hand, not Breeding Pool, Cavern. Baloth. Counterspell would have been good against that. That's for sure. Huh. Remand's pretty good. Just thinking we probably want something else though. Yeah. Let's hit him for 3. This one's just a little hard to navigate. So there's a lot of things that don't do a whole lot here. And then there's some spells that do a lot, but only sometimes. Like, it might not have been the right call to play Ashiok there. Like, we could have got them with their fetch, but we didn't. And I mean, I don't think that's something we want to hedge playing around. Now they get to Titan here, but Ashiok's not dead, and they can't kill it this turn, because this guy's a 4/4. That's why you don't use her ability either. It's just not worth it. E1. Two, three. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have not played a land this turn. Or did they play Amulet this turn? Yeah, they played Cavern this turn. Sorry. Let's Mana Leak this. That way, if they want to kill our Delver, they have to not cast Titan this turn. It's possible they don't have it, but I mean, they named Giant, they have the Cavern. It's not like our Mana Leak's doing anything else. We have 2 of them too. So if it does do anything, at least we have the other one. Sure, so they get this. They get to crack it if they so please. They'll probably wait until our end step. That's the correct play, so we can't play like more Delvers. Okay. Oh, Ashiok soaks 4 for us, which is nice. Okay, Young Pyromancer's really good here. Sorry, voice crack. That's not the Young Pyromancer. Ah! Hit you for 3. They might crack it here to save 3 life too. Is fine. Sure. Perfect. Perfect. Ah. Wait. Go. Now we get to bolt the Baloth and block it and trade with a elemental. I mean, perfect would have been drawing Young Pyromancer before we cast all these cantrips. Coming at Ashiok. No, we skipped through. Oh, MTGO, why? Oh no. I disaster. Oh no, and now we get prime timed. Oh, this is so bad. Whatever. Yeah, okay, I'll catch you around, man. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that just feels disgusting. Okay. Well, maybe if we draw a bolt off the top of our deck, then we get to kill this Primeval Titan. And we don't get punished for not bolting. I don't know. I think we just lose. They get to search for Field of the Dead, plus... I don't know, they can even search for Blaststone and we're screwed. Yeah, we don't beat Field of the Dead. Let's just get out of here. Yeah, I mean, like... I mean, that would have killed the Titan, I guess. I don't think that one's worth playing at. I just can't imagine we win after they get a Field of the Dead done. Oh... we had that one. We punted it. We're going to the next one. I don't know. I'm not sure if that was like a... It wasn't a punt like I made a strategic error, which is fine. It was a mechanical error. Yeah, MTG would be like that. You don't skip through attack in paper. Give us a good hand. This isn't quite what I had in mind. It could still be alright. Huh. I just don't think this one's fast enough. I think it's like a little too dirty. Maybe it could do something. We could probably find something with this opt. Let's see. Let's see. Thought Scour is the only reason I'm keeping this hand with the Terramender. And the opt, and then, I don't know, Snapcaster might be cute later. There we go. Let's try to ramp to 7 spells as fast as possible. We might be able to do it. Do a quick clock if we can. Young Pyromancer off the top would be stellar, as usual. Young Pyromancer's always stellar, though. You've drawn him so few times. Ancient Stirrings, find Cavern. Wonderful. Oh, I didn't want counter spells anyways. I'm glad we didn't mulligan into them, you know? That's a good draw. Pass, and then we're going to end of turn scour us. Just need to get that maximum velocity. Helps if we draw their scour too. Castle Garen Brig's scary. Got Cavern in hand. Sure, let's get a Steam Bends here. We're not going to be under pressure, so I just want perfect mana. Boom Bust would be fine here. That's not a Boom Bust. Yeah, I really do not want that island. We're gonna flash the Snapcaster in. They don't give us anything to mana leak. Ooh, I think Goblins is pretty good. They've got so many cool tools. Merfolk's pretty good too. Just like a great abuser of I wouldn't say abuser of Force of Negation. It'd have to be one of those two, right? Like Slivers is pretty bad. Okay, well let's crank up the heat a little bit. Perfect. Go to our turn. Let's flip this guy. No, but I'll take it. Yeah, I have not died to the Poison Sliver in my MTG career. We could have adapted. I'm fine with holding out for this mana leak. I mean, I have. It's just, Slivers are sort of, in, like, the god tier territory. It's like, I played, Tribal Vampires from, like, Innistrad. And it was, just a jank deck, but I had, like, a decent aggro curve. And that was already, like, too much for people. Interesting. I don't think they kill us here. Which is good, because I think they're dead. Hopefully they just don't have, Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, and they don't have Veil Mana either. God bless. God bless. I'm shocking for this. Just do not care. Triple red is not needed, but it's definitely nice. We're gonna mana leak this. And then they're just dead, right? We just adapt Terramander. For 3 mana, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Fuck. Maybe we were supposed to play Snapcaster instead. That would have given us the 12 point. That's actually really awkward. Easy, just flip Delver. I mean, he should flip. See? Easy, easy, easy. I had no concern whatsoever that I nearly lost the game to a punt. That was not mechanical. That was just a punt. I didn't do the math. I just assumed. Yeah, like, they didn't do the math either. They just... I mean, like, Delver flipped, obviously. But or maybe they did do the math. Alright. Okay, well, we're 2-1. That's good. That's a lot better than... I thought we were going to get clapped after that Amulet matchup. But this Boom Bust tech is... It's paying off. It's spicy, but it's functional too. Like we just we locked the shit out of them game 1, which is awesome. Okay, what's this? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Dude, God bless bears. Bears make everything better. Is 5-star covered forest just a bit aggressive? I mean, like, you're running triple blue, and then you're also running triple green, right? Is this just like a little too greedy, especially with the sanctuary too? I'm sure you've got astrolabe, but like, what if you draw 2 forests and 1 astrolabe? I'm not sure what you'd... Jesus. I'm not sure what you'd change about it. Like, I'd probably go to more islands and then more fetches, right? Because you're only on the 4 rainforests, so I'd cut like 3 forests, 3 islands, and then I'd run 6 more fetches. I think that's the way to play that. I'll play first. Bolts, 4 lands. It's alright, but it's not what I'm in the market for. In the blind. Is this better? We're gonna ship a land. Spell Pierce is just good against so many different decks. We're actually gonna bottom the Steam Vents. Just try to keep as many fetchables in the deck as possible. Okay. We're just gonna pass the turn. Yeah, Coatl is nasty expensive. You can't afford this card online. You also can't afford this card online. Or this card. Disgusting. Or Teferi, you can't afford him either. Dude, you can't afford anything on MGGO. So we're running 3 split bases. But we're killing their land, so it doesn't matter as much. Ooh. Why are we playing against build when we keep the fetches in our hand? Oh my god. This might not be mill. I saw somebody play against a inverter deck in Modern, and it was running like the Ad Nauseam shell. Okay, well let's mill ourselves. This could be a mistake. We'll see. Spire Bluff Canal's good. Okay, I think we're going to fetch now. I know what you're going to say, but we have Spell Pierce, so it's fine. And we also get to see what we're playing against too, which feels good. Terramander. If we didn't have Terramander, maybe I wouldn't scour myself. Pass. End step, they archive trap us if they're mill, or they just have a bad hand. I don't know. If they have a bad hand, then we're chilling as well. What is this? Ad Nauseam doesn't usually run fetches, so I think this has to be mill. What? What? What are we playing against? Okay. Okay, well they didn't have it last turn, right? But I think we keep this for a boom bust regardless, right? And we want this to enter and tap, so I think we can hit it. Oh, disgusting. not a snap scour if they don't do anything. I don't know what they're playing. This is such a weird card to run. Could be like mill with a snow package. They could be in bug colors. This is definitely the brew. I'm glad they're in like that 2-1 bracket too. Maybe we're just playing like against like this has to be mill, right? Mesmeric Orb? Yeah. Yeah, it's mill. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. I don't think Dead of Winter's that good though. Like what, it's just -3/-3 for 3 here? Like they run too many utility lands for it to be good. I mean, yeah, it kills Delver. Like, it kills all of our stuff, but I'm not sure if it's good enough, that's all. Surgical Snapcaster. Wow. Wow. Oh. Oh, they got us. That's so good for them. Oh my god. That's nasty. Oh my god, I hate it when people get lucky with their surgicals. That grates my gears. Wow. Why would you even choose Snapcaster? You don't want me to have options? Because, like, you just show me so many cards? Guess that makes a bit of sense. I don't know. But just, wow. Wow, that's disgusting. Sure, opponent. I'll top it. Just get a redraw again. Mill them this time. Boombust kills their Shelldog Isles, which is good. We're also at 0 cards in hand because they just got everything. Sure. Crackling Drake's fun in this matchup. We'll save this for a Crab if they have one. Or a Young Pyromancer that we draw. They're running green, maybe for Trophy. I mean, they're not killing us. They're also closer to milling themselves out than milling us. Are they running, Are they running Inverter? Are they just running, Oracle? Is it like, is the plan to mill themselves? Because they haven't targeted us with a mill spell, right? It's just only been them? They field draw step. Sure. We could almost wrath all of the lands, but we don't have a creature in play to make that profitable. So I think we just boom. Okay, we're gonna search. We've already searched our library with the Field of Ruin this turn, so I don't have any qualms doing this. We're gonna get a Steam Vents untapped, and then we're also gonna crack this guy, maybe. Like, we already know they have the, Archive Trap this turn, right? If we kill this now, then we might be able to Mana Leak the trap, which would be pretty gangster. Okay, so they're letting this resolve. Good. good. They are floating a mana, sure. I'll get this untapped. I don't really care about my life total. On Boom Bust, sure, sure. They don't want us to test our new card. We're at 39 cards, and they didn't really take out our threats. I guess they don't think we're on Delver. I guess they took out Snapcaster because he could kill them, right? Is that it? Do we fetch here? We fetch because we don't have the thing anymore. No, they have the archive trap. They have the archive trap. They did not have the archive trap. Why did they Field of Ruin us in their upkeep then? What is going on? I could have sworn they had an archive trap. Interesting, interesting. Maybe they respected the mana leak? Unlikely. They could have just played around it because they had 3 mana, right? No? Could have done it in response to our fetch. Okay. Delver, go. If they're running Trophy as their removal, we have mana leak for it. Feels good. Sure, they have 20 cards in their graveyard, so they're gonna try to play, like the Ancestral Recall card. Ooh. Oh, we don't do anything. We'll let them escape it, and we'll counter it after that. So they are running Crab. This is interesting. Yeah, we're still gonna wait in this bolt. Okay, Young Firemancer or Flip Delver is perfect here. Lava Man does not meet this criteria. He could still maybe be good. Like, a threat's a threat, right? We'll take whatever they give us. So I guess they're more of a control deck. I think they're really a mill deck at this point, right? Like, they don't have... We have 30 cards in our deck, you know? Like... Ooh. Do we have to let this resolve? That doesn't sound good. I think we have to let this resolve, and then... Yeah, it's rough. Counter Uro. And then just like keep drawing counters for Uro, and then kill them with our board. So they have 26. They're almost dead though. They have 20 cards left in their deck. Okay, so they're playing Uro. It's fine, we expected this. So we're gonna mana leak this. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it either. I love how they have less cards in their deck than we do. Like, what? Like, they might not even die from life loss this game. Okay. No, but it's good. It lets us outclock Uro. And we have no issue just only using Lava Man with his activated ability. Okay, remember, end step, we're gonna Lava Man them. End step, we are going to Lava Man them. End step, Lava Man who? End step, Lava Man them. They're at 13 now. End step, Lava Man them. That's something you can't do in paper. You can't just be like, I will end step Lava Man. I guess you could. I mean, it's known information. It's not like you have a disadvantage from that. Like, you're just giving them more intel. Because you're also reminding them what's happening. Krabby Patties. We're Lava Manning that instead. They have 13 cards left in their deck. There's no way they're not on Bass's Oracle, right? Or is there a way? Okay, well, now we get to Lava Boy this. We're at 25 cards. We do need to be conscious. They have 13 though. Sure, they get this guy. Whatever. They draw a card, go to 12 cards in deck. Sure. We need to flip our Delvers this turn. They know about the bolt we have. Even Burst Lightning helps kill Uro, because we can Burst Lightning, Bolt, Lava Man, which is a whole lot of... Okay, let's just always yield to these. Okay, what do we have today? No? Well, that means they can't attack with Uro, which is really good. Definitely not sad to have drawn a Young Pyromancer here. There's 0 disappoints from this side of the table. I wouldn't say auto-win, yeah, because they have garbage like this. What is this targeting? Mesmeric Orb? Oh, that's hilarious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, they would almost die to that. It's really funny, actually. Wow. That's golden. Okay, well, we 2 for done them, so... they had to do it, too. Okay, so they go to 15 here, right? 3, 4, 5, plus 6 is 11. Do we bolt them, or do we bolt the Uro? I think we bolt them here. We will use it. Oh wait, an island's in our graveyard. Okay. Oh, why did we do that? Oh, we're so bad. Oh wait, no, it's... Oh, it's May Search. Yeah, I thought it was a Force Search. Yeah, we're bad. Field of Ruins, the first Force Search one. Oh my god, and they have Pulse too? Here's the next level play though. We kill this one. And then it doesn't kill the other one. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's fine, they have 8 cards left in their deck. Like, do they even want to attack with Uro here? Interesting. Okay, they have 7 cards left. They had the Field of Ruin anyways. But we didn't have the land. I thought we had it. I'll take 6. Why are they fetching? You have 6 cards in your library. You have 5 cards left in your library. Flip. I know you're a comedical genius, Delver of Secrets, but okay, they have 4 cards left in their deck. They attack with Uro, they have 3. And at that point, Oracle wins them the game, right? So they attack Oracle and then we lose? They don't have Oracle. Okay, do they have another trap? Probably. Do they have the trap? Trap, no trap. No, cancel. They attack, interesting. They go to 3 cards. If they fetch, we can actually kill them with a Thought Scour. Unfortunately, I don't think we have any more Thought Scours. Yeah, we have no more Thought Scours. Click 6, go to 3. Do they have the Oracle? What is our opponent playing? They do not have the Oracle. Yeah, works for me. Bop, bop. Do they have the trap? Yeah, they're gonna keep an Elemental and a Delver back to block. Oh my, why did they fetch? There are 3 cards in deck. If they have an Oracle, it's a singleton, right? How do they win this? Okay, let's actually take a look at what they have left. Trophy. Hit you. Oops. No land. Okay. What is this? So they have 0 glimpse. They have 1, 2. They have 0 trap. They have 1, 2. I mean, I guess it depends on how many crabs they're running, right? They have 1 card in deck. What are they doing? Block. If they give it trample, props to them. We just win if these doublers flip next turn, right? Assuming they have nothing. Hedron crab, sure. Uro, and then escape Uro, and then they have 2 lands in hand? I mean, you lose if you draw 2 cards. They don't realize that, do they? Interesting. Oh my god, they're actually gonna lose the game. Oh, this is hilarious. Look at this, they're going to escape the Uro. Oh, no, they're not. Oh, shoot. Shoot, they have 0 cards in their deck, and we're gonna lose. Ah. No! No! Oh. Oh my god, wait, we have to GG well played our opponent. Are they gonna flip at least? Yeah, do these guys flip, honestly? That is the question of the day. What was this? Yeah, interesting. Wow. Okay. We're gonna bring in the traditional screw Uro package. Dispute's good. Drake is fun. Braid is good. Burst Lightning's probably just worse than a Braid. Boom Bust is fine. Lava Man's medium. Sinkle's bad. Reman's lackluster. Scour's very bad. What? Delver stays. Delver definitely stays. No, we're not studying about. Yeah, no, he did not flip. Our opponent's nice, though. Dispel plays. It's good against Trap. We could try this. I like it. Oh, I just want to hit him with like a 50-50 or a 54 Crackling Drake. Okay, likes to play first. Yes. No. This sounds a bit of a struggle. Oh, we could double Stoner in the mom. Is that even good enough? I don't think that's good enough. We'll keep it anyways. We came here to boom bust some people, and we are here to boom bust some people. Snapcaster, you're out of here. Actually, let's put a boom bust on the bottom. We're gonna pass. It sucks to lead on fetch, but we need to bait out the archive traps, you know? Do you have an archive trap? The issue is we just have to fetch, right? There's no working around it. Trap. No trap. Perfect. We could pay Young Pyromancer. Because we could Young Pyromancer, and the next turn we could do that. I think that's fine. Also, if they're reacting to my Young Pyromancer, I think I'm fine with that as well. If they're not doing anything. There we go. What do they have? Got Field of Ruin, sure. Orb, perfect. This is really good for us. Because now we get to kill their only colored land. Draw for turn. Main. Let me get to. Fetch. Get an island. We should have fetched an island the second one so that we could have held up bolt. It's just a sequencing error. It's not good, but it's something to think about in the future. We only have 2 steam vents. It's possible there should just be a 3rd steam vents in here. Like, I've not played a deck where I felt like I really want a 3rd steam vents, but this one is definitely being the exception to that rule. 2nd orb. Okay, well, we are definitely prone to a lot of orb triggers with this Pyromancer approach. Conclave, interest tapped, kind of rough. Oh, we gotta hit him. It's a definite. Play this, your go. Okay, well, they've milled decay and push, which is good. But that means that they have more mill spells, which is bad for us. But they don't have trap, which is also good for us. They also don't have black, so they might have glimpse kind of stranded in their hand. I think we snap bolt here. Just puts the most pressure in play. Let's run it back, I suppose. Yeah, I think they must have had glimpses in their hand. It's the only explanation. Because they had to keep something, right? They milled interaction. They don't run a whole lot of it either. So that means that they had to have action in their hand, and it wasn't archive trap action, which means that it had to be glimpse action, right? Because, like, they didn't play the crab turn one either. It sounds great. I love it. Pretty much everything we want. Got a bit of mana denial. We got Young Pyromancer, Dispel, Lightning Bolt, 3 lands, keep. Obviously could be marginally improved, but everything can be marginally improved. Okay, they did not lead on crab. Good for us. Cage. We don't need to play that yet. But we don't need to wait either, so we can just run up the cage. Pass the turn. If this eats a decay, then we just get to play our Young Pyromancer down too, which feels good. We're going to have to fetch, but if we knock them off of lands, it's fine if we get archive trapped. This screams Assassin's Trophy or Decay to me, so we're not going to play into it. I don't think they're playing Coatl unless it's in the sideboard, because we saw their entire deck game 1, right? So I think we're supposed to land pass here. End of turn we can fetch for an island this time, right? We're learning from our mistakes. And if they try to archive trap us, right? Then we get to spell pierce it and then make way for our boom bust next turn. So we play an island. Then they archive trap us. Perfect. Get to dispel it. Right, yeah, I don't care. They have 2 mana. It'd be dispelled, not spell pierce. I'm stumbling over my words, but I know what I'm saying, which matters. That's all that matters, right? Redundant cage is good. Bada boom. Blow up your only blue source. Pass, and now we get to pierce their cage. Or not cage, orb if they have one. Or bolt their guy. Or whatever. Yep, and now they decay our cage, which is perfect. This is lining up 100% perfectly, because we have the second cage, and now they don't have decay for Pyromancer. And we have 48 cards in our deck, because we dispelled their trap. This is actually peak Magic the Gathering. Yeah, let's pass. We could cage now. Caging there isn't a bad idea either. They don't have blue spells in their hand, which is interesting because they're a blue-black deck. I guess this means they have Trophy. So we're gonna Pyromancer, pass. It'd be even better if we had Wasteland. Yeah, but Wasteland's degenerate. We're just gonna go with budget single. Okay, so now they Trophy. If it's second decay, that sucks. Okay, they don't have it. Maybe they're just waiting for a cage. We're fine slow rolling the cage because they don't have 7 mana to cast and then bolt them. It's fine that they have 2. They might be running Dead of Winter on the side, right? Because we didn't see it main, obviously. Okay. We have a threat. It's not threatening, but it is a threat. That's a threat. They could hardcast trap now. Trophy. We'll just spell pierce. We'll get another token. The question is, do we search for an island or not? They have 1 card in hand. I don't think we get a whole lot of it at the island. It's just not worth the risk. We'll just play cage now. And then this should be game. I don't think they win from here. Unless they have kill spell for Terramander into Archive Trap, Archive Trap, Archive Trap. Like that's just a nuts combo that they probably don't have. It's just so statistically unlikely. Dispute. Go to combat. Dispute counters Snake, which is good. So there you go. I'm surprised they're not on Drown in the Lock and they opted for these instead. Visions, we'll let that resolve. This will pay 3. Sure. Is it going to let me say GG to him? No. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we are currently 3-1. We're going to try to just squeeze out the 4-1. I don't know. I seem to just consistently go 4-1 with this deck. I haven't 5-0'd yet. Yeah. Okay, so let's think about what Boom Bust did for us in that last game. Has like it cut them off of mana and then like slowed them down by a decent amount, right? And then the second one just kind of sat in our hand because they already had a whole lot of lands. But at the same time, like if they drew slightly differently, that second one would have been lights out. And we had extra lands to kind of throw away to it at the same time. Feels play draw dependent. I'm trying to think about that because like that last game, we were on the draw and it felt very good, right? Because like we would have punished a lot of hands with that draw, even though whoa. Ah, nasty. I'd like to play first. Well, we'll keep it. Well, we get more boom bust action. We'll fetch island here, probably. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, let's get Island Delver and we'll go. I mean, Janky Brews are definitely the best way to enjoy this game. This is either you're playing Janky Brews or you're playing serious deck with janky cards, right? Oh boy. On the play with Boom Bust Delver against Tron. What could possibly go wrong for them? Mana Leak revealed. Yeah, that's definitely what could go worse, I suppose. Shock that in, send a message. They don't have map either. Hit him for 3. Wow, that's good. So good. Yeah. Huh. I'm sorry, opponent. But you're playing Tron. You are not the gatekeeper to my 4-1. We'll hit the tower here, I think. And I think we're just getting a Steam Vents here as well. Oh, nasty. Of course they had. That's so dumb. If they have Warping Whale into second tower into Karn, they deserve to win this one. But we have Spell Pierce for it. We're gonna fetch an island because this makes it look less likely we have a Spell Pierce, right? I mean, they probably don't have their third Tron. Actually, they probably do, right? It depends. Like, if they're on E-Tron, then they probably don't. But they're on regular Tron. That's the only hand they'd keep. Okay, they are on Eldrazi Tron. They're going to name Eldrazi, and now our mana leaks look bad. What a dumb deck. uh, I mean, I'm spell piercing this. This is E-Tron. It's not like this is spell piercing much else. Yeah. This might be good enough. Like, this isn't... It's not like they're gonna... Ulamog us or anything. Don't quote me on that. Okay, so they can smash her. I'm fine with this. Oh, if I get to keep the Pyromancer, I'm more fine with that. Huh. Okay, that's super favorable, actually. They try to play another one. It's not an Eldrazi, so we can actually counter it. Try to play a Planeswalker, we can snap pierce it. They know we have a mana leak. I almost want to mana leak this to get a 1/1. I kind of, but at the same time, this could be something, so we're going to let it resolve. Unfortunately, their board is a lot better than our board. It's the only issue with our current predicament. Blast Zone. Okay, well that's the other issue with our current predicament. Normally second Pyro would be really good, but I don't think it solves the problem. Okay, let's hit him for 2. Okay, well if we draw a cantrip next turn, second Pyro is really good. So I think I'm just casting this so we can get as many tokens in play as possible. It seems like a weird line, but if we force them to time walk with the Blast Zone... Oh wait, no. They don't have the time walk. This is 3 lands, I forgot. That's bad. This is just a misplay. Now they blow up Blast Zone and then cast spells. Or do they hold up Blast Zone? I don't know. 5. Take 5, go to 6. It's fine. We already lost the game. We're just kind of going through the motions. I've been playing too much Magic. I need to take a break. Okay. Doesn't do anything. Just getting spells in our graveyard. For a Terramander, if it ends up mattering, because then we can trade with the Smasher. Terramander. Not Terramander. Terramander. Whatever. Couple slight misplays. Warping Whale's pretty good. Drake's good. Slash is good. Stroke's good. Pierce is bad. Burst Lightning's bad. Rest is fine. I think we just try it like that. Lava Boy is kind of bad too. No, what he's really better than though. I think Lava Mancer's still fine. He's not exciting. Maybe he's bad. Cards in Graveyard just can't enter the battlefield. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. Oh, I mean, this could always fire at their face, I suppose. Try it like that. I would love to play first. I can't believe we lost after having the Boom and the Bust on play. Keep this. We're on the play with Boom Bust again. Maybe Flame Slash this time. Yeah. They have map. We sat it out our pieces, but we could have kept it in for something like that. It's only really good turn 1, and only if they have a map though. I'll take third land. Won't be excited about it. I'll take it. I'm excited about that one though. Pass. If they play nothing, we are going to play the Snapcaster Mage. Actually, that's not true. We'll bolt them if they do nothing. Fortunately or unfortunately, they did not do nothing this turn. Fortunately, Remand is not the hard answer. I think we blow up Temple here. Do we blow anything up? We have to blow something up. We have no other line other than play Terramender. Or we actually blow something up, play Terramender. That works. Bada boom. We're going to get an island here. As we're going to be cut off red. Actually, we're going to get double red so we can cast Crackling Drakes. Pass. The good thing is we can also cast these to just like get them countered by the Chalice. Okay, they're light on lands, otherwise they wouldn't. They would have just recast Chalice, right? Interesting. So if they're light on lands, they're trying to cast their Chalice. Do we just boom again? Probably. Let's hit him for 1. They have Warping Wail in their deck, so let's try to bait it out. Bada boom. Sure. It's fine. I'm not super concerned that we played into that, because it's not like super profitable anyways. So we pass. And I mean, we sort of played around it by attacking first, but I mean, it's always optimal to attack first anyways. Mind Plant Relic, you. They probably crack Relic, unless they want to Chalice this turn. Okay, well I think I'm gonna bolt them here. This way we can adapt on our upkeep. If they decide to crack Relic. And a 5/5 should raise them. Okay, well they don't really have an answer for this. So they can play like an Endbringer or something, but we don't really care. The issue is that could get Cavern as well as a Urza land. So like Snap Remand doesn't have a lot of value. We still have Flame Slash for things. I mean, if they have Ugin, they have Ugin. So this is still Etron. Yeah, like their Tron payoff was Chalice of the Void. Like they had this on turn 2. Like we race Smasher here, you know? Like we're not concerned about them. Like whatever they're doing. Our hand is only 2 drops now. They make us exile 1 card. They got greedy with this. They should have definitely cracked it. I think that lost them the game. We can go to 8 here comfortably, I think. Hit him for 5. We're gonna Snap Remand anything that they play. The issue is we don't have Snap Remand anymore. Which means we're just dead. Well, Smasher did it for them. Maybe they'll forget to attack. Nope. Looks like we're pulled out the 3-2. Warping Well. Definitely did a number on the Boom Bust package. Otherwise, I think we win that matchup pretty handily. Interesting. You know, I'd have to spend more time like reflecting on it, but I think Boom Bust performed well. Yeah, Warping Well is strong, but the issue is there aren't too many sorceries you want to counter. Like, what sorceries are you countering with Warping Well? Like, Thoughtseize sees play, right? Just sure it counters Scapeshift. How many Scapeshift decks do you see running around though? Like, Yeah, I mean, it counters a couple of things, but I don't think it counters enough, you know? Like, I think the other half is a lot better because it kills our young pyromancers, our delvers, or they could just kind of like ramp one. Like, I feel like the counter sorcery part is probably the least useful. Obviously, great against us with this like exact configuration. Okay, but going forward, I think most of it was fine. I think second Lava Mancer might have been a little bit over the top. Probably just like to have another opt. I have not played with Brazen Borrower. I have a copy in paper that I got from my LGS, and then the entire world shut down, and it's too expensive on MTGO. So I have not been able to play with it yet. I was really excited too. I'm like, oh, I have store credit. I could get a Brazen Borrower and I could try this cool, sweet card out. And then it just didn't happen. Um, yeah. Okay, I'm not sure what the sideboard really needs. We could put two Calcite Snappers in to help beat the snow decks and like help power through the removal. But at the same time, 3 sorcery speed is a little rough. Um, we could run. We could run something like Dragon's Claw. Not available summary. Yeah, I mean, Nimble Mongoose is certainly it's fine. The issue is you run into Uro, and he stonewalls it really hard. Coatl trades really well against it. You also have the issue of Thought-Knot Seers and Matter Reshapers trade with it. I mean, if the meta was just like a ton of Reflector Mages and Snapcasters and Goblin Guides, I'd say Nimble Mongoose is stellar. And I mean, like, there probably does exist, and there will exist a world where Nimble Mongoose like lines up well against the format's threats, but that day is just not today. Yeah, Uro's pretty much just like a planeswalker that has the card type creature. It's like he does the same thing. Like he just draws a card every turn, but he also like gains a little bit of life as well. And then he's like hard to kill. Pretty infuriating to play against. And just like all honesty, I don't know what this deck needs in the sideboard. Like I'd almost say like the last 2 cards are super flex. Like of course the sideboard's just like flex in general, but I just don't know what it's missing. It's like we already have plenty of counters game 1, right? So like what cards are we looking to? Yeah. That's just so sad. It's crazy like what maybe we run an Aether Gust to help beat Ura. I just maybe we don't have enough tools to beat him. We just run like another Aether Gust. I don't know. It seems a little much. There has to be a cleaner solution. There has to be a good way to attack. 4-color Delver for path. I drew up a 4-color Gifts Ungiven deck with a friend of mine, another friend of mine. And that one seems like a lot of fun, and it uses like the Tri-lands from Ikoria. So I might be playing that. I love playing fair blue decks. It looks like a lot of fun. I was considering making it 5-color, but I couldn't find like a great payoff other than Niv Mizzet. And I'm like, okay, well, if I'm just going to be playing Niv Mizzet, then why am I not just playing the stock Niv Mizzet list, right? Right, and I mean, like, I could run Ring to Light Escape Shift. I could play 5-color. Like, it's possible. I could do it. It's just a matter of, like, why would I want to play 5-color Bring to Light Escape Shift? Like, it could be okay, but it also sounds extraordinarily painful. You know, like the mana base. Well, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, you're the guy that has the cryptic commands, and you're just like, oh yes, we're gonna play our triple blue spell in our 5-color deck, and it's possible. You could do it. It is a legal play. I just don't know what this 15th card is. Like, what is it supposed to be? I feel like we're in need of some sort of board wipe, but I'm not sure like what that board wipe needs to be either. Like, what are we missing? Also, another fetchable seems in order. Just one more, like one more island. Go down to, do we go down to 8 fetches? Probably. Burn hate. Do we need hate for burn though? I feel like our deck is already optimized to beat that. I mean, we could run a negate or just like second dispel, because dispel is just so great. Burn seems great against Silver. If you want to watch the replay, like match 1, we kind of slapped Burn around. Felt pretty good. We got lucky, but we played well. And I mean, like, they drew well, too. I mean, like, they definitely kind of ran cold for a couple of turns, but between Grim Lavamancer, or actually, I guess we could run the second Lava Man in the side for like a something like that. Lava Boy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something like that. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, Jack. I appreciate it. It's a little rough. E-tron is always annoying, and Warping Whale was definitely not something on my radar. But I'll catch you guys around. Peace.